I like legit have goosebumps right now. Stop it!
I've never played with the Ouija board. I don't know too much about them.
I don't think I really believed in the Ouija board. I figured it was just like my friends like pulling the little thing around, trying to like spell out a message.
I'm not sure I buy the whole Ouija board thing, but I guess we'll find out how I feel about these stories. When I was a kid, I played with a Ouija board with my friends.
Everyone except me believed in spirits, so I kept asking the board to do more physical things, like tap my shoulder.
The piece never moved, but suddenly my back started to sting.
There were 3 handprints on my back, and they were red and puffy like I'd been slapped.
I refused to touch a board again.
That is so freaking creepy.
I wish I saw like a photo of it afterwards to see what that would look like, but that is pretty scary.
I think it's like one thing when you see messages being spelled out on the message board and you're like, okay, maybe we're making this up. But like to have handprints on your back, you've definitely opened the door and invited something in through the Ouija board at that point. And I'm just like, get out.
That's just, you gotta WebMD that. That's just a rash. You gotta check that out. That's not the board doing that.
Years ago, my mom and her friends were playing and the board spelled out
Pregnant.
They all were shaking as it proceeded to spell out my mom's name
And that's how she found out she was pregnant with me.
through a Ouija board.
That's crazy. Also, like, I wonder if it was like her subconscious, like willing that to happen.
I have an explanation for this, that maybe the people just kind of moved it in the direction of the mom's name, but I don't know, could be ghosts.
I got my board after months of harmless paranormal activity in my house.
No idea what that means. When I contacted something, the planchette started doing figure 8s across the board, which is a huge
No, that means something demonic was present. Is that like a rule? Is that like a designated Ouija board rule?
I didn't touch it for months. When I tried again, I asked where the spirit was in the room.
My vision went spotty and something I couldn't see whispered the words, "with you." I sold the board.
I think you should have done that after the first time.
I'm really interested in the beginning, after months of harmless paranormal activity in my house. Just what does that mean? Like just some books got shuffled around?
When I was 13, my friends and I decided to play with the board.
I asked who I was going to marry and it told me,
WTC 3.
I didn't think anything about it until years later when I met the man who is now my husband.
His initials are WTC.
And he is the 3rd child.
no one ever believes me when I tell them, but it's true.
See, I don't even believe you.
That's nuts. So like she found out when she was like 13 years old who she was gonna marry.
The initials, man, or maybe you sought someone out whose initials were WTC. I'm just saying, that seems like a more likely explanation.
It's hard to say whether or not I believe in the stories. The one where they were describing, oh, you know, I noticed something weird about my house, I got this Ouija board, and then all of a sudden it seemed to have like manifested even more. Like that seems more believable to me because you're already noticing something really creepy going on and then you kind of open the doorway to communicating with them.
The one that seems the most realistic is like the first one I read, the one about, you know, okay, wow. All right. Okay, what is going on? This is, oh my God. Wow.
Stop it! Too much effect, too much.